mentioned that more you will consume the content, more you will get the knowledge. Definitely,
Mm-hmm.
before joining the session, we should read something. And if you are a beginner, even you are an intermediate, even you are a fluent speaker, and you don't have knowledge, what you will share? English is just a language,
Hmm.
but if you want to deliver your message, you must have that knowledge about that topic. If you
Yeah,
don't have the
of course.
topic, like if just consider that we are talking about cricket, I don't have interest in cricket and I do not know anything about cricket. So there
Mm-hmm.
you will go blank and you will not get interest in it and you will not speak single word, right? Even you are a
Yeah,
fluent
of course.
speaker. So I believe that if you are a fluent speaker, so you must have knowledge about that topic. If you have knowledge about that
Hmm.
topic, definitely that knowledge, that language will help you to deliver your message well. Hi Mansi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing amazing and thank you so much for asking. And how is everything going with you?
I'm also doing well. Thank you so much for asking me as well. So we are meeting second time.
Yes.
So first, I really want to know about yourself. I know only your name, but little bit I know about yourself. Can you please tell me about yourself?
Yeah, sure, why not? As you know that my name is Dipali and I live in a very small and beautiful village. And yeah, that village is in Amravati. I'm a farmer's daughter. And my hobbies are playing with my niece and nephew, spending time with them, and spending time in nature, serving water and food to birds, and also serving food to animals as well. And I love to traveling, and I also love to learn new languages. Once I get proficient in this language, so I would love to learn Spanish. Simultaneously, I love to
Hmm.
learn animal language as well. I'm doing that. I can understand their messages and I can communicate with them. Yeah. Apart
Hmm.
from this, I also run a YouTube channel named called English with Dipali and uploading video over there. I also teach online. So I love teaching. I love teaching because I love learning this language. And because of that, I'm also teaching online. And that is all about me. Thank you so much for asking about myself. And I would love to know
Hmm.
about yourself as well. Please go ahead. I'm all ears.
Thank you so much for giving me this lovely opportunity. First, I would love to ask one question here before starting my introduction. As you just mentioned here, you are learning a language, how to talk with animal. Is there any language? Is there any classes available to how to talk with animal?
Not really, because I am from village, so we have lots of birds over here, animals over here. So whenever I see cat, dog, so I and also cow as well, and pets animal, I communicate with them. I say hi, hello, how are you doing, and I also ask them that have you had your lunch, breakfast? So can I serve you food? So I talk with them. Even like I know there one cat and she has given two kittens and now I can see only one kitten. So I always communicate with her. I ask her, Money Meow, what are you doing? Are you hungry? Do you want water? So can I bring food for you?
Okay.
So she say meow meow. Like when I say Money Meow, she always if she is far away from me and if she listen to my voice, so she come to me and she starts saying meow meow. And when she scream like meow meow, so I understand that she is hungry. And when she speak meow
Love to
very
know that.
slowly, then I can understand that she want to talk with me. And birds
I think
as
this is a
well.
great experience. Yeah, this is a great experience you have been taking here because you know what, talking with people, it's very comfortable talking with animals because they are
Yes.
more, we can say that honest and we can enjoy ourselves.
Hmm.
So there's a lot of okay. Let's start myself. Well, my name is Mansi Bajpayee, as you know that I basically Kanpur. If I talk about my qualification, I have done my master's subject of English literature. Now I'm pursuing PGCR from Indira Gandhi National Open Institute. And apart from this, I'm running my YouTube channel, name of English Dose 27. That's pretty much about me. And if you really want to ask anything else, of course, I would love to give the answers of all your questions.
I would love to know about your hobbies as well. Can you please tell me what are your hobbies?
Yeah, of course. You know what? I don't have any specific hobby, but when I free, I start cooking to we can say that to satisfy my stomach because I am a very foodie girl. So that's types of hobby I have, and nothing is any special. What I do, it's my free time. It's all depend on my mood. So that's it.
That is nice, right? I
Yeah.
always believe that idle mind sees a devil home. So we should always carry some hobbies. And when you are free, what do
Hmm.
you do that time? What do you do in your leisure time?
Yeah, I'm not fond of reading. Reading is not my cup of tea, but now I'm thinking I think reading is very important to improve yourself, to develop your ideas, thoughts. So that's why I'm trying to immerse myself in that field as well.
Mhm. And how do you read? Do you read because you want to improve, or do you read because you actually enjoy reading? So why do you read
No,
as?
no, no. I want to improve myself. I really don't enjoy. But after that, what I read, I just create my interest like that. As I already told you, I am a foodie girl, so I always read in English recipes about recipes. Yeah, any movies story. If that movie I have already watched, then if I really want to watch again, then I start reading that story. So
Hmm.
that make me interest. I create interest. Then I am able to read. Otherwise, if anybody give me a newspaper and start reading, then of course I cannot do that because that is all not my cup of tea.
As you mentioned that you don't like to read books, but you love to like read sometime because you want to improve your communication skills. And
Improve. I was saying, yeah, I listen podcasts. Yeah, we can say that paparazzi news, that all are types of news I listen because I'm also not fond of to watching movies as well. So I always try to immerse myself like podcasts. Yeah, we can say that English cartoons. Yeah, dramas. What I
hmm.
usually like it, not for all time because movies is not my cup of tea, and Hindi serial drama. I also don't like that such type of things. So what I interest, then I start watching and reading as well.
Yeah, so I will spill the beans that what I watch as well. You already mentioned that you watch cartoons and other channel as
Hmm.
well. So I agree, and you just hit the nail on the head that watching cartoons will definitely help you to improve your communication skills because they actually use the lame language. Anyone can understand their sentence structure as well,
Hmm.
and you can easily use the sentence as it is in your conversation. I have observed it, and especially, I love the words that they use effortlessly, the message that they deliver on the at the same time, right? Without delaying
Hmm.
their time as
Because
well. Hmm.
yeah, because cartoons are watched by students. We
Yeah.
can say that children. So
Yes.
if the children watching cartoons, so that's why they're providing a simple language and
Hmm.
easy language. They are able to understand. That's why I say cartoon is very good in a starting time when when we want to improve our English because
Yes.
we get the idea, we get the sentence constructions as well, and we get the vocabulary as well in a
Yes.
daily conversation vocabulary what we
Hmm.
really need on that time, then I think a cartoon is best thing to improve yourself.
I have seen some cartoons channel on YouTube, and when you watch the cartoon, sometimes you are not aware of that word, but they had used effortlessly, and you learn lots
Hmm.
of things. We always think about advanced vocabulary and idioms and phrases, but we do not focus on the basic vocabulary and the phrases that we use in daily conversation, right? So that is actually
Yeah, of course.
yeah, that is a great way to become a fluent. If you are a beginner, then that will definitely just a boon in your process, learning process. So,
Hmm.
Mansi, you have also mentioned that you are not bookworm, but you have just started reading because you want to improve. So, please tell me the books that you have started to read
uh,
recently.
Yeah, now I am reading a Dear Father book, and the one book is also a Scattered of the Life because I have to complete my project from that book. That's why I start reading that book as well. So, two books right now I'm reading, and as I already told you, it is very difficult for me to read a book. So
Hmm.
I always start reading what I have interest, like that if I really want to watch a movie, the story of that movie I read, I prefer to read. So
Hmm.
I search on chat gpt, just tell me that there's a story in english, then I start reading. So there's a no any specific book name I would suggest here, but of course I just improving my reading factor. So I just today yesterday I read one movie like that Bagban. I know you know that about this movie.
Which
That
movie?
movie
Can
is
you
of
please repeat the
Amitabh
name?
Bachchan. Ba- Bagban. Do you know that?
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's an amazing movie, dear. It's amazing movie.
Yeah, so I
Uh,
know very well what is the story of that movie, what is the character of that movie, and the dialogues as well. I know very well.
Mhm.
That's why I start reading a story of that movie. So on that story, I found out some unique verbs, some unique words, structures. So that's really helped me. Instead of to reading any book, yeah, anything, any topic. So I think if anybody wants to improve their self and they really want to immerse themselves in that sector, so of course read whatever you want to read. It's not only you have to read that book, you have to read a newspaper. This is also, I think, for me it's wasting my time, because I don't have interest in that field. That's why. So that's why I just put my logic, which is give me a best result, because intention is only that I have to improve that language only. That's it.
And that is the great way that you are trying to read books because you don't like to read, but you are inflating some interest to reading, right? So I love that you mentioned
Yes.
that you first watch the movie, and if that story interests you, then you buy the same book that already had you watched there, right? So in my case, what I do if I want to read any book, so I listen to that same audiobooks, and then if that book interests me, then I buy the back paperback of the same book. So that is how I created the interest in reading, because I lost the interest
Hmm.
in reading, because every time you read, and you feel like that, okay, what you are learning, right, from all these books, so sometimes you get bored of it. Recently I
Yeah.
had read one quote, beautiful quote, that says that earn money uh, if you are reading books, but definitely you will learn the strategies of becoming a successful and rich person by that book. You will get lots of ideas by reading books.
Yeah, of course. By the reading books, of course, you can get the lot of ideas. You can get the structures formation, and sometimes it change your mind.
Yes,
Sometimes it change your we can say thinking processes as well. So
yes,
of course, we have to immerse ourselves in such types of habits, in such types of work. What we indirectly they are giving result.
yeah.
We can say that.
And I have seen that most of successful people, they are always into reading. They read a lot. Even
Hmm.
they like they reveal that they did not become rich because of reading books, but definitely that books helps them to become a successful person in their life. And I also
Hmm.
believe that if you are reading a lot, so that will not inspire you forever. Inspiration comes within. If you are reading books, that book will inspire you only for week, maybe month, and after that you will get back to your baseline. So I believe that
Hmm.
you should have something that inspired you, maybe past experiences, your goals, it's given by people. Everyone might have different strategy and different reason to get inspired, right? Even you may have some different reason to get inspired by from your past experiences. So we should have something that inspired us, not because people are telling you that you should read this book, or maybe they share their story and we are getting inspired by them. That is their story, that is not our story, right? So I believe that
Yeah.
our story makes us inspired and gives us inspiration to do something different in our life. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. You know what? Inspiration, if you really want to motivate yourself, and then it's totally up to you.
Yeah.
What the things hit you, and what the things just impose you and change your ideas, what you have to do. It's totally up to you. Like for me, if anybody just motivate me, no, you have to do that, you have to do that. then sometimes I don't think like that you are anyone to just motivate me. I can motivate myself as well, because I am also looking the scenario of the world. I have to become a successful anyhow. So there's a no any need to motivation. No, you just come here and just motivate me, because this is totally person to person. If you
Yes.
know very what is your future, what do you have, what do you want to become, and that work, it will be work on my future or not, then I think there's a no need to any podcast of the motivation. So you can do whatever you want to do, and of course you can do that. So motivational, inspired of anyone, it's a different story, it's a different things, it's a different part as well. Like
Yeah.
that, we are learning that language, and if
Hmm.
anybody suggests me, you have to focus your reading, listening, and writing as well, then I have to realize such these three qualities just giving me a help. But inside my own side, it said no, because I didn't read earlier. Now
Yeah.
I'm trying to reading.
Hmm.
After that, I am able to speak that language. After that, I am able to understand what the people are saying. So it's totally
Yes.
up to you which work just help you to improve yourself.
Yeah.
Then you can all realize is that, because you know what, there's a lot of tutor trainer just suggest you have to do, you have to do that, but actuality is that first we have to find out what is our strength, where
Hmm.
we are good at, then start from work there, and of course you will get the 101% result according to your side what you exactly wanted that.
Yes. So, Mansi, you have just hit the nail on the head that everyone have their own choice that what kind of content they can see and how can they get motivated. Mansi, what do you think about the books and the choices that you made? Just like you just mentioned that the tutor sometimes they suggest you something, and if you are doing the same, that will not help for you. So, how to choose the book as well, or anything, maybe
Book.
watching movies and all. Yeah.
First thing that if I talk about myself, I am a very auditory person. If I listen more and more, then I consume more and more. Except
Hmm.
then reading. So that's the quality. Do you know only what you have?
Hmm.
Okay, if you are feeling bored while watching, then of course skip the watching.
Hmm.
You should start something new. Because there's a lot of people who are good at practical. They start writing. They should start writing. Then they can improve their self. If
Hmm.
your visualization is very good, because every person has a different segment,
Hmm.
and different all segment it not be good. You
Hmm.
have different, like my visualization is very poor, I'm not good at reading. If anybody just suggests me a book, just read it, then I feel bored. So I can say that my visualization is not good. But if any person just come here and talk me anything else, then I recall that things a very long time. Then
Hmm.
I can say, yeah, this sector, yeah, this department, yeah, we can say this segment is very good for me.
Hmm.
So I start listen more and more. That
Hmm.
helped me a lot. So that's why I would like to suggest the people, find out their strength, where you are, what is
Hmm.
good at in your side, and everybody has a strength part. I'm not saying if you do reading, then you are not going to get the best result. Of course, you get the result, but if you do with your interest, then you get result very soon.
Hmm.
What time you measure, it doesn't matter, but if you do your work with your interest, then you get this result a very soon and possible way, and you feel like enjoy things as well. Because
Yeah.
sometimes if I talk about myself, my math is not good. I'm not good at math. So how much interest I create to put at this thing, I cannot do that, because my inner side is saying no, you are not good at this subject. so
Yeah.
I just prefer, I have to qualify that subject, I pass. But after that, I have to choose my strength. Like if I'm good at English, then I start work on that segment. That's why
Hmm.
I just cover my strength. I cover my result, who just make me like that satisfaction. So if you know very well what is your strength area, then of course you should start work from there, and you will get the result definitely.
Yeah, Mansi, I agree that whatever you have said, and I also want to add some more points over here. You have mentioned that more you will consume the content, more you will get the knowledge. Definitely,
Mhm.
before joining the session, we should read something. And if you are a beginner, even you are an intermediate, even you are a fluent speaker, and you don't have knowledge, what you will share? English is just a language,
Hmm.
but if you want to deliver your message, you must have that knowledge about. that topic. If you
Yeah,
don't have
of
the topic,
course.
like if just consider that we are talking about cricket. I don't have interest in cricket and I do not know anything about cricket. So there
Mm-hmm.
you will go blank and you will not get interest in it and you will not speak single word, right? Even you are a
Yeah,
fluent
of course.
speaker. So I believe that if you are a fluent speaker, so you must have knowledge about that topic. If you have knowledge about that
Hmm.
topic, definitely that knowledge, that language will help you to deliver your message well. And
Sure.
if you are a
101% right.
yeah, and if you are fluent speaker, doesn't mean that you are speaking anything. That will not make any sense. You must have that
Hmm.
knowledge. That's what I believe. Yes.
Of course, if you have, yeah, if anybody just ask you, just tell me the strategy of English.
Hmm.
You are able to speak English, but you don't have idea how to share my views about the strategy, then you cannot do that. You cannot deliver a single
Yes.
point. So we cannot judge you. No, you are not good at this language. You don't have any idea. Of course, we have idea. I can speak that language, but I don't have an idea about this particular topic.
Hmm.
So nobody is fluent because nobody has the knowledge about the all things.
Hmm.
Everybody good at this language. So of course we should just amass the knowledge. Then we are able to
Yeah.
deliver in front of two people.
So, Mansi, do you use ChatGPT for your fluency as well? Have you ever tried to talk
Yeah.
with ChatGPT?
Daily. I try daily, and you know what? The chat nowadays, ChatGPT is my true friend. Whatever I ask, but to be honest, here I usually do my all work with ChatGPT, and with I think now I have to complete my project as well. So that's all are things I am doing with the ChatGPT. I think this is a true AI features tool. I enjoy a lot with that while using.
Actually, we whenever we says that I don't have anyone whom can I speak, so I am to tell them that there are the lots of applications. ChatGPT is there, who is going to help you in your sentence formation. Even you are a beginner learner and you don't have anyone, you can ask them that I want to practice this topic. Please help me in it. I'm going to talk
Hmm.
on this topic. If I'm making mistakes, please correct me. Give me for some feedback where I should work on it, like grammar, my fluency, or whatever it is. So ChatGPT will definitely help. You will not feel like you are talking with machine. You will feel like you are talking with a
Hmm.
person who exists. But it is just
Yeah.
myth. ChatGPT is not a person. ChatGPT is a machine.
I think it is good. It is good.
But actually, it is also disadvantageous for a human being that if we are sharing it and everything with ChatGPT, that what is happening over our life, and
Yeah,
we are actually depending on the ChatGPT a lot, so it is not good thing, right? So excess of anything
yeah,
it is
of course.
always good, right? Yeah, we should use it
Yeah,
wisely. So that
yeah.
will
We should
help
use
us.
it.
Mm-hmm.
We say we should use it like that. What we really need. If
Yeah.
that concept improve, and I think ChatGPT is not saying you have to share your personal life with that
Mm.
machine. So it is totally up to you what you are going to share with ChatGPT, what you are going to ask the ChatGPT is totally up to you, because if we are using a phone, so it's up to us what we are watching, what we are listening, what we are consuming from the phone,
Mm.
because there's a two optional. The coin has a points. One is a bad and second is a good. So it's
Yeah.
totally up to us from where we have to go and what we have to choose. So
Yes.
we cannot blame to anyone. It's totally up to us.
And
We
Mansi, do
have to
you
do all work.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
Mansi, you have mentioned beautiful things, and you also shared lots of things about fluency, and you have shared your strategy, how you read books, and how to build confidence as well, and how are you practicing, and all these things. And Mansi, I want you share something about your journey that help you to grow in your life, and that actually help you a lot
Mhm.
and motivates you a lot. So what was that moment? Do you want to share any moment?
Yeah, movement is not there, but of course, one thing I would love to share here. You know what? My journey has not been completed yet. But what is that? What tell you? I was not good at this language, and I was not interested in that language as well. So when I was studying at a school, so I only pass. I have to just get the passing marks, and it will be okay for me. So if I get out of 17 marks out of 50, then I will be happy on the time. It is
Yeah.
okay for me because at least I pass. in that particular subject of English. But
Yeah.
the people who were surrounding me, he always scolded me, especially my mom. How much, how many marks you get it? This very cheap marks. It is very, always just giving me taunt what you are doing in English. So, but I never feel like that. No, I have to create my interest because, to be honest, I didn't have 0% interest in that language. But after coming intermediate, after past intermediate, I just feel the importance of that language.
Hmm.
Everybody wants to speak that language, and one of my friends, she is very good in that language. So I get motivate. I just thought, no, I have to speak likewise. So that's the thought just hit me, and I had joined a one institute to improve myself, to improve my fluency, to improve my English, not a fluency. I had given a 6 months there, but to be honest, I wasn't be able to speak that language because of interest. I didn't have. So by the help of God, I just got the one opportunity of teaching. I think then I can say that my journey has started
Hmm.
because once you are not good at this language, if anybody give you chance to teach, then how can you start teaching? Hello, you
It is a
got
big
stuck.
challenge for the beginner. Even you know the language, you don't know the language, right? It was challenging for
Hmm.
you that time. So how did you face that challenge thing? Like it was opportunity though, right?
So yeah, I took this opportunity without thinking, and I start teaching. So
Oh my
I
God,
read at my home.
that's brave.
I read at my home. I study at my home, and I start teaching next day. It helped me. Really, it helped me to improve myself day by day. Even I am making a lot of mistake in my sentence, but what the confidence I have, it just I take it from the teaching. So teachings help me how to teach, how to explain yourself, how can learn as well. So that is a small journey what I share with you right now, but it not be completed. So I am already working on my fluency, my improvement, because there's a lot of things which I have to improve. So now I'm working on it.
Wow, that's an amazing idea, though, dear. Now, so, end of the session, I want to say that every expert was once a beginner. So, even you are a beginner, don't
Yeah.
think that you are a beginner and you will not improve a lot. Because
Hmm.
expert has started their journey by making mistakes and improving, working on their mistakes, and they become an expert, right? And they become successful in their life. So,
Hmm.
don't take your step back and don't feel demotivated, and if you are feeling demotivated, so motivation is a trap. It will not always be there, right? You will not feel always motivated. So it is a
Hmm.
big chance, and demotivation is an opportunity to learn new things. So Mansi, thank you so much
Yeah.
for joining the session. You speak English amazing and effortlessly. I learned lots of things from you. And I love the way you
Thank you
speak.
so
You
much.
use idioms and phrases effortlessly. I love your confidence as well. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for such a lovely feedback. And that's helped me a lot to improve myself as well in daily usual. Okay, so bye bye, take care, have a good day, and thanks to you for giving a precious time to
Yeah,
connect with
same to
you.
you, dear. Have a great day. Bye.